Hey YouTube, how's it going? It's me, R-Squad911, back again with another unboxing video. And lately I've been doing a lot of Ghostbuster stuff, and it's just because I'm going Ghostbusters crazy with my pack, my spirit pack, my other spirit pack. And I just wanted to do some finishing touches on the ghost trap. And yeah, what better way to do it than go on Etsy and find awesome sellers who create awesome stuff? Because I don't want to invest in a 3D printer and I don't want to design my own stuff. So I'll rely on other people out there that do it. And this particular one is from GhostWalker Design on Etsy. And it is some cool new wheels for my ghost trap. So if you see here on the Spirit Halloween ghost trap, you're going to get these cheesy plastic wheels here. And, you know, after I've weathered it and added all these new cool knobs and resistors, these wheels just don't cut it or do it justice. So I'm just going to take those off for now. And we'll get unboxing. Yeah, so I got this from GhostWalker Designs on Etsy. Ordered about a week ago and it arrived pretty quickly to Canada, so very happy about that. And I don't know exactly how to install this, so I don't know what I'm getting into. So we're all going to find out together. All right. Packed very nicely. That's probably my receipt. Let's check it out. Ooh. Inside the receipt, I have this really cool sticker and a nice thank you on my receipt. How much did I pay for this? I paid $30. It's a Ghostbusters Spirit Trap Wheels Only Low Surgery Modification Kit. All right. I think I got a thicker plate. And let's see what we got here. We got some screws with some nuts. That's cool. And this is a glow-in-the-dark sort of sticker. This is cool. GhostWalker Design. I like that a lot. And then we got some bubble wrap here. I'm not sure what this is. Looks kind of like a template or something. It's probably a template. Oh yes, and I bought this little hat light here that I wanted to replace. He has a whole kit that replaces this whole top plate here with this built in and a plug and play switch and LED. But I've already kind of modified mine with all these screws and I already put a switch on there. So really I just wanted to get the hat light. So what I'll probably do is, not sure if this will fit over top of that, but I'll probably have to like take that cap off, take the LED, stuff it in there, and then just kind of glue the cap onto there. Because, you know, it looks pretty cool like this, but to be a little bit more screen accurate, you want to get one of these Lynn-Rose pilot lights. Yeah, and then there's even this screw in piece. So really I could just take a drill a hole through there, mount the LED, and then mount that through here and use the nut. And instead of using glue, it'll just be held on like an actual light. But that will probably be another project. I'll have to prep for that one and we'll do that on another video. But yeah, have that part there. Only charged me 13 bucks for it. I'm very happy. And he threw it in with the shipping, with all this stuff. So yes, this looks like a template. This is the thick plate that goes underneath the trap. Like so. Up, I'm not sure where up is, but most likely it'll go like that. Yes, that is up. Cool. And I guess I have to use this template to figure out where all those holes are. But realistically speaking, you probably don't even need this. This is just a bonus. Really good thinking and way to design. you know, what did he call this? Painless. Let me find that receipt. What did he call this? He called it a low surgery. So really, you could get like a small drill bit and use this as a template, but I mean, this is nice too, right? So let's see, we'll take that off. This one doesn't say up or down, but yeah, it just fits like so, and then you can just drill in your plates. This is probably wrong because there's some gap up here. Probably goes like this. No, same thing. So this template might be ever so slightly off. So I think what's best is we just use the actual plate for the template. Because that fits. Oh, it fits the same actually. So yeah, you could use that template. It isn't off, but I'm just going to do it like this, and I think we will be just fine. All right. So yeah, it gives it that thicker plate. It's supposed to be more movie accurate. I'm not sure, but I just like the look of it. Yeah, so that's one of the pieces. And then it looks like we have the wheels here. And these are basically just like rollerblade or rollerblade bearings or skateboard bearings. And he has some really cool options. There's either all silver or silver outer wheels with black innards, or the all black. I kind of wanted to go with the stealthy look, so I just went with the all black. Yeah. And then let's see, there's some, not sure what these are, some screws here. And then I guess these would hold, oh, I guess you would probably put the wheels into there. These would screw onto here. Oh, look at that. What a great design. I thought that I'd have to probably cut off these clips, but I don't. It actually just slots right in. What an awesome design. Kudos to you, GhostWalker. Look at that. And then you just drill the holes and then put in some new screws. And yeah, Bob's your uncle. Did I just say Bob's your uncle? Yeah, never thought I'd ever say that, but. And then I believe this piece mounts onto there. I'm not sure if I'll use this, but you know, it was only $5 more, I believe. So I thought, you know, might as well just add that on. It's supposed to make it look like the Ghostbusters 2 trap. But yeah, it's gonna be pretty fancy looking. So really excited about that. So now that I kind of know what I need to do, I am going to take a pause in the video and go get a drill. So yeah, I will be right back. Okay guys, I am back, got my drill, got my taps. What else do I got here? That's about it. Drill, taps, drill bits. And I was kind of looking at this and I have it wrong on here because what happens is it's sitting this way, even though it fits, there's a little bit of a gap here and there's a little bit of an overhang on this side. So that means that it probably goes this way. And I'm not sure what the up means. When I think of up, I think of up when it's hanging on the belt. But then I guess up would be forward. So maybe next time I should say front. But anyways, it fits better this way. Like that. Now it's flush. Everything's perfect. So that's the way it's going to be. So then basically you want the screws, when you're looking at this with the clip on the right side, these screw holes will be more forward. So I'm going to put that there and I'm going to use the template. And the template is the same size as that and everything sits flush. Perfect. All right, so anything else? Oh, there's even more stuff. I'm not exactly sure. I'm sure he has instructions online. I haven't seen them yet. I'm not sure if the receipt has anything. Doesn't show on the receipt um, any link to instructions. I'm sure there's some on his Etsy sale page, but for now, I think I know what I'm doing. These, I'm not sure. Maybe they build up in here or something, but we'll get to that. So right now, we're going to take my little drill bit here. I'm going to load it up into the drill. Got to be careful with these drill bits because they can break easily. I'm going to set my drill setting to 1 slower setting, and then we are going to start to drill some holes. So yeah, that's that for that. Let's test this, make sure the hole's lined up. And it looks like it does. And how do I test that? By putting the drill bit through. This is slightly, nope, that fits, that fits, that fits, that fits. We are golden. All right, next it's going to be drilling in these things. I'm sure they're all the same, but I would still use what you're going to use in that specific part and use that as a template because, you know, it could be slightly off. Yeah, you don't know. So that's something that I suggest that you do. Don't kind of use a one size or one piece fits both sort of mentality. Just you have it there, you might as well use it to line it up. Okay, so then how am I going to position this? This is going to be the top one, and this one will be the bottom one. And I will position it on the template so I know where they go. All right, so that's that. I'm going to take this off now. And I am going to use my tap. It's an M3 tap. You guys probably don't need to do this. I just like to. If you don't want to open up the pack, I mean, not the pack. I've been modifying the pack so much. If you don't want to open up the trap to put in the bolts through, just use a tap. You can thread it, and then when you screw the screws in, don't over tighten them, obviously, because it's soft plastic. The screws will grab and they will hold. If you don't have access to a tap, you would just get a drill bit that's almost just slightly smaller than the size of the screws that you're going to be using. And then you would kind of slowly screw in the screw and make your own threads. But because I have the right tools, I'm going to use them. All right, so let's do this. We're going to make some thread holes. And that's good. And back it out. And I believe all these screws are the same. They all look like M3s to me. Okay, so we are all tapped in. I'm gonna shake this off so we don't have any of that stuff inside. I'm sure there's tons inside these holes here. All right, so let's put this puppy on. And then, what bolts do we have? These look like they're countersunk. I don't see any countersunk heads. They just look like cap heads and hex heads. Well, here's some hexes. These are some caps. So I'm not exactly sure what I should be using. There's some... Let's all arrange them by size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 of those. One long, one short to this. Oh wait, sorry, there's 2 long because I used that to check what tap I needed. And then in the other bag here, it's only 2, 4, 6. So maybe that's a 2, 4, 6. And then these ones are probably for the wheels. These those wheel plates over there. Let's count how many we got. I have quite a few. So same kind of size there. 1, 2, 3, 4. There should be 8. 5. If they're for the wheels. 6. 7. 8. 9. Okay, maybe there's one extra in there. I'm not sure. And then there's this one flush one here. Not sure where this one goes. Usually the flush ones would fit into these ones because then it would sit in it. But who knows? I'm pretty sure we're going to use these. All right. So it looks like this doesn't really thread through those holes. So now that everything's lined up, I can tap those too. Pretty simple. You want to drill it in and then back it out. Okay. Now I just need to get my screwdrivers. My screwdriver set here. I'm going to figure out which hex I need. It's probably going to be this one. Yes, okay. So we're going to use these 6 here. I'm going to start in the middle. And it threads in perfectly. With a nice positive turn at the end. All right, we're going to secure the middle. So far so good. It is looking quite nice. I highly recommend that you get those taps. Like, you don't need a full set like mine. Just a couple of the, standard ones would be good enough. But I do a lot of DIY projects, so it's always nice to have the proper tools and bits and attachments and all that kind of stuff. All right. Now we got the base plate done. And very secure. I mean, later on, if I ever open up the trap, then I will probably add the bolts. But for now, it is holding and good. All right. But then, to be honest, it would be very hard to get the bolts in because you'd have to, the traps split open this way. So I really think that just these bolts, these nuts are just, they just probably came with whatever he had, and he had probably no use for these, and just toss them in. Because in order for me to open this thing up, it splits open. You can see the line here and here and here. So once you open up this, it actually opens like a book like that, and you pull it apart. So that would be the only way to get access to that. So there's absolutely no way that this would work. You could probably pull it apart and just put bolts on the one side, but once you put it together, you won't be able to get it into the other. I can't even get my finger in there to do it. So yeah, the bolts are useless. Oh, now I understand. He probably needed to provide 2 of these long ones, because that's probably what attaches to there. But to be perfectly fair, these are long enough to go through this and the bottom. So not sure what this random one is for. I will try to figure that out later. I will, maybe when I'm off camera, I'll go onto his website, onto his Etsy store, and check out what I need to do. But yeah, that is the bottom plate there. It really adds this nice little thickness to it. I'm going to add some weathering to it, just some silver on there. But his finish is so nice for being a 3D printed part. Very, very impressed. He probably sanded it down, but it looks sharp. You don't have, oops, those print lines. On one side you do, but on this side he has this nice wrinkle finish, which is nice. And this side's just really smooth. So great work. Great attention to detail. All right. So next, I think we're going to, we're going to put these on, but I think I'm going to put the wheels on them first. So 2 wheels per axle. They're really stuffed in there. These are great. A little bit of oil on them, but that's okay. That means they're going to be smooth. Oh, they do feel smooth. And between me and you, the reason why I chose the black ones is because these are like a hybrid ceramic bearing. Not that this is like a rollerblade or anything, but ceramic bearings are very, very nice versus regular steel bearings. And with the rubber Viton seal, which is really nice, keeps out the dirt and dust. Again, I'm not going to be riding this trap, so really any of them work, but me being kind of like a car guy as well, just knowing a nice quality bearing is being put on my ghost trap makes me happy. All right. Okay, so I believe that these screws are what we need to screw in. Screw these bearings. Yes, that's how they sit. And it'll just probably be screwed in to here. I wonder if they're screwed in, will it still fit over the hook? Or will it just hook in? I'm not sure. Or do you have to actually screw it and you'll have to go through there? Or will it clear? We are about to find out. So I'll do one for now. And I'm not sure if I need to, if it just goes directly in there, or I need to use something like this to space it out. If it goes there, this, no, you can't use a spacer. All right, I'm just gonna go for it, guys. So I will need a better screwdriver, something that will give me more kind of torque. So yeah, we'll take this bearing here, set it here, and just kind of screw it in. Don't want to go too crazy tight. And yeah, ooh, that feels smooth and silent. Okay, just want it to be snug. Don't want to kill it, right? You don't want to crack any of this. But yeah, guess that's how it's going to go on. We figured it out. Next one goes here. Boom. Now let's see how that fits on. It does clear. It does clear. So, wow, look at that. That looks so good. That looks really, really good. Wow. All right, we'll do the next one here. I am very happy with this mod. Anybody with a Spirit Ghost Pack needs to do this. Like, I'm just going to leave that there so you guys can look and compare. Night and day difference. Wow. And boom, that's how that's going to go there. All right, so we're going to take these bolts and we're going to screw this in. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a cross pattern. I'm not going to tighten those fully yet. You just kind of want to make sure that all the bolts kind of go in. Like so. And then once you know that they're all threaded in and aligned, you can just tighten. And there we have it, guys. That is the bottom plate and the wheels installed. Look how good that looks. It'd be nice if these were hex heads instead of Phillips, because everything on here is hex. But it's black and I don't think anybody's gonna notice. Oh my gosh, that is smooth and silent. That is gonna roll right across the whole floor, I'm telling you. Again, look at that comparison. Jeez, what a huge, huge difference. Oops, there we go, turned it on there accidentally. What a fantastic modification. That looks so good. Feels good too. Well done. GhostWalker Designs, Etsy. Go check them out. I am not affiliated whatsoever. I'm just happy about this awesome product. All right. Okay. So I'm not sure if I even want to install this piece. I just bought it just to have it. So I'm not going to, but if you guys order it, all it basically does is you bolt it right onto here. You would just take out these screws, replace that over, and bolt it on. And then you probably have to fill it up with these spacers. That's probably what you got to do. Not exactly sure what these spacers do. Oh. I wonder if they are the... So it looks like these are the same width as these screws. So you might have to put it on there to lift them up. I'm not exactly sure why, because it looks fine. So I'll pull these out so you guys can see. It looks like it is the width of those screws. So maybe if you wanted to like space this up, I'm not sure why, because it looks so good flush like that. But yeah, that looks like that's what that's for. And these look like they're probably for this plate here when you install it there. And then you place them behind here. And then bolt it in. Well, yeah. What do you guys think? Should I put this piece on? Or leave it off? I'm leaning towards leave it off because then I would probably have to weather this and everything. But what's nice about this too is it hides one of the big seams there too. All right. Well, yeah. I am going to pause and check out his web store and see how to install this. Just because I have it, I'm going to install it. Because what I'm going to do, put it on a shelf, put it in a drawer, that kind of sucks. I'd rather just put it on the trap. So I will be right back. Okay guys, visited his Etsy store and there is no instructions. But I mean, that's why you got me and I'm doing this video. So it looks like that these are definitely for the wheels because he has a picture with the wheels, and as like I said earlier, it looks like it matches there. So I guess it's whether or not you want to space them higher or lower, if you want more wheels showing or just like this. And I think it looks better just flush everything like that. I think that looks great. So now what we're going to do is we're going to install this next. We're going to use these screws. They don't fit in, so I'm going to tap that with the tap. Boom. And then what we're going to do is we're going to remove these two screws here. And this is going to bolt right onto there. But first, we are going to take these long bolts. Look at that. When it's threaded, it just goes in so nice. That. Where's the other long one? Here it is. Put that through there. So they call this the GB2 lip. And the reason why I'm going to use the GB2 lip is because my trap kind of looks like the Ghostbusters 2 with the red instead of the silver. And these knobs are GB2 knobs. And then we're going to put these spacers on there. So if you see how these things are made, it's more finished on one side and flat on the other. So I want to put the two flat sides together so I get two finished sides. That's just personal preference. Just put them onto there. And then I think there's one extra. What would have been nice if he actually just built this part up so it would actually brace up against in there better. But yeah, that works. And I don't think you screw it into here because those screws aren't long enough. Yeah, I guess in case you wanted to remove it, he probably didn't want us to have extra holes there. Whereas these screws down here should hold it just fine. Which we're about to find out. Oh yeah. Screws in really nice. Nice positive locking feeling. And boom, we have the Ghostbusters 2 lip plate. And I think it looks wonderful. Like I said, I ordered it. It was only $5 extra. I said, why the hell not? It's going to be the same shipping. Just throw it in there. And then we will bolt it on. Well, that looks good. Look at these wheels. And then of course we're going to do one more test. So there you have it, guys. It's the GhostWalker Design Spirit Halloween Ghost Trap Wheel Kit and Ghostbusters 2 Lip Kit. You can find it on his Etsy store. I put the link in the description below. Everything is well built, easy to install, as you can see. No instructions, but you got this video, you got me, and I'll let him know that I made this video. Maybe you can link it in his store. I think it'll just make it a lot easier to sell these things just because people can see what they're getting into. And you're not getting into much. You're getting this really awesome product that's well made, easy to install, and it just makes your trap look 1,000 times better. And not only does it look, it feels better. You just saw it zip across the floor like that. And it just went all the way. I had to cut the video because it just hit my cabinets on the other end and made this really loud noise. And I had to run and make sure I didn't crack the trap. Yeah, that's it. Please like and subscribe, comment below, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.